you think you ought to tell me who you are first?
Why?
What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite girls behind the nostalgia scenes of everything that you've been thinking about from all your cool past things in the past of the 80s and the 90s and whatever else that you can think about. But we're here to bring it back for you, and we're here. It's your favorite show. It's your favorite girls, the Shelz and Cheeze podcast live show. And I'm your hostess, Kay Renee. And we got, of course, the cupcake, Amanda A. And we're here. So whenever you guys happen to turn this on, whether it's in the morning, the afternoon, the nighttime, you'll appreciate it. And we would appreciate you also if you just do us one little thing. And that is, of course, as we always like to say, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also drop a comment. Let us know that you're out there tuning in. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. We're not going to try to, sign you up with a 90-day subscription and then you'll have to cancel later. We won't do any of that. We just want to make sure that you guys are out there rocking and rolling and whatnot with us as we're here giving you as far as what we got from all of our cool past little stories, our movies, our shows, our games, and our friendship. So welcome back, you guys. It has been a really long year, right? Well, not really. It's only it's only February, but I feel like it's been like a really long year just within these first 2 months of the year.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired already.
You said you're tired already?
Yeah.
I get it. It's like I think they got melatonin in this winter. I swear. It's something outside in the air. A lot of people here, especially where I am in Baltimore, they've been talking about, has anyone just been feeling really sleepy lately? Like, just besides the fact of it being winter, but like they've sprinkled this melatonin in the air and everybody is just exhausted. I'm like, yeah.
A lot of the psychics are talking about like the planetary alignments and shit. And there's an eclipse coming up on Tuesday. And
the eclipse is
to
coming.
See how like our energy changes around and after that.
Okay. Interesting.
The 17th of February.
The 17th of February. Got it. As tomorrow is President's Day, which I don't know what that actually fucking means, except that I'm off because it's a holiday for the state. So I get to sleep in. Yay! I should hit the applause for that. Let me see. I know I have some claps in here. I do. Yeah, there we go. I get to be off. And it doesn't really matter because my body's still used to getting up early anyway, no matter what. It's just I try to trick it out and be like, no, we don't have to get up that early. Let's just lay here and stop trying to rush to go nowhere because we don't have to do anything, but just chill out until later on where I have to work.
It's okay to still get up early as long as you're like not doing the exact same.
Yeah. Well, I can still do my normal routine and everything in the morning, but it's still like I just need to try to tell myself, as I'm working on that this year, to just try to do a little bit more relaxation and chilling out and not feeling like you got to always rush to get to everything so fast and quick. And yeah, I'm working on it. But yeah, so anyway, I usually ask you, how's your week been going? Because mine has been crazy, especially for Friday the 13th. I think that one really put the birthday candles on top of the cake for me. I lost my fucking wallet. But anyway, how's your week, Amanda?
I'm just tired. I'm too tired to even talk about it, really. I'm
I
saving it all
hear.
for the show instead.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, I don't want to burn too much of the gas out of the tank, so I want to be able to conserve what we need to drive this baby down the road, okay? Because when this thing hits 88, you're gonna see some serious stuff, man. That's all I'm talking about. So yeah. With that being said, listen, you
Some
guys,
serious
if you
stuff. That was the television edited version.
It was. It was. I went television on us for just that moment. I thought that would be kind of cool. You know, see some serious stuff. We're gonna talk some
That's
serious stuff.
that's nostalgic too. Just the way things were when they were edited for TV. Like I missed that too. That was cute.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I be trying. I be trying. I try.
The way like, holy moly.
Right. Holy moly. Yeah. Exactly. Holy moly, roly. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, you guys out there, we wanted to do something to bring you guys back into Cheeze. When I think about this, I was 3 years old when this movie came out. 19 freaking 82. And we chose this movie because of just the times that we're in right now and the things that me and the cupcake is doing as far as in our own personal space and lives, as far as we talked in our episode with the beginning of the year and putting our changes and spends on things and going back to things that pretty much work for us and what we know that works for us and that benefits us mentally, especially, and on our spiritual levels as well. So we chose a goodie for you guys tonight, and that is the Dark Crystal. We brought this in because being that both of us were talking in regards to both of us dealing with our crystals and having them around, and they've always been around, but for what we use them for is within the better goods of our lives, and just, for also, like I said, for what is basically just in the times that we're in right now. Now, I wore this black hoodie because I'm in my basement. It's a little chilly, and I didn't want to bring any darkness into, anything. So I decided I'd wear, pieces that brought light. So I have this chakra bracelet that my son actually got me last week because he was trying to make up for doing crazy shit. So I was like, oh, thank you. It's a chakra bracelet. I'm like, you need it, not me, but whatever. But I was like, you got it because I like colors. And he was like, no, I know it's for balance. I'm like, what are you trying to say?
That's what I'm going to say. He's like, bitch, you need to balance.
Just like, I am balanced. And he's probably all thinking, not when you were yelling at me, you weren't balanced. So yeah, he's like, here's a chakra bracelet, bitch. Get your balance together. And I'm like, okay, so whatever. And being as Amanda stated about the eclipse coming on Tuesday, so we definitely again are in a different type of energy, like I said, in the times and everything like that. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into this one today. And if this was one of your faves, like it was.
Ooh, I got my labradorite.
Oh, okay. I like that. That looks really rich and expensive.
Well, because I made it, I would never be able to afford it. But yeah.
Yeah, like, and if I'm gonna make it, it's gonna look like some good old customized. This is some investment heavy duty, expensive shit.
It's one of those things where you buy a big hank of beads and then you just put them all on the necklace. Like, which one do I want? And then you're like, how about all of them?
Yeah, and I want them kind of stringing around like a chandelier in a sense. Because I like that.
Yeah, we're fortified today.
And I brought my amethyst down, which is basically, I figured the amethyst would be good to have.
Yeah.
Also, not just this, but I bought my rainbow fluorite crystal down as well.
Ooh, pretty.
And I have a piece of amethyst as well because I wanted to find something in purple, like crystal. So, these are like my little pieces that I think, for me. And of course, a piece of clear quartz. It's just clear quartz. Yeah, so I thought I'd set them up here and, roll along. So yeah, I looked at this not once, but twice because of the fact of just having to catch back into like this whole movie and really focusing in on the words this time more than probably did as a kid, you know what I mean? And
Because
really
there's so much visual, you get distracted with all that.
Exactly. So let's see here. If I want to start with these here. Okay, so this here, okay, this is pretty much in the sense of where it's about to get it rolling and getting it started because of the fact of the prophecy, everything that's happening and turning was 1,000 years, right?
Yeah.
1,000 years. And so the mystics, which I love how Jim Henson does his Muppets in a sense, because they kind of all are like in the same kind of family. Like when I think of them and how he designed them and created these characters, it brings me into like almost like Fraggle Rock as well.
That's what I was gonna say. Like this profile is giving me what's that main character that's green hair?
With the what hair?
The green one with the pink hair.
Ah, god dang it. I can't.
Anyway, it does look like to me too. Sure.
Yeah, right, exactly. But yeah, these guys, they're the good guys. They were the good guys. And I never really thought as far as, well, when I really looked at them, and I was like, they all have 3 arms. Okay. Why did I never really pay that any mind before? 3 arms, but yeah. So anyway, the mystics, who basically, of course, are the good people in so many ways of saying, they basically are or were raising Jinn. And Jinn is a gelfling who basically seems to have been like, the last of its kind, as so they thought. Because them skis, skeckies. Don't mess their names up today. And I was like, I'm not. Yes, them people. Yeah, so he was.
The mystics just now, they were reminding me of like, they look like monks kind of. Like they reminded me of the monks that just did their cross trek.
Yes.
Doing their like political statement. Like that's what it was giving me.
The Buddhist monks, right? The ones that was walking and traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wait, let's go back to them. That is giving that like that vibe.
Yeah, they went to Washington DC, like forms and stuff.
Yes, very much so. Yes. So we got Jen, and Jen is really paid attention to Jen too a little bit more. Again, I tell you, the brain as you get older with movies that are like timeless classics, and I'm like, why is his lips not moving this time? Like when he was just kind of like in his thoughts of talking, but I was like thinking, like, is it me? Because I could have swore he was talking and his mouth was moving when he was talking to his master, but now he's not talking, but I hear him. But
Yeah, I was just filling all that in. Yeah.
Like, I was wondering, was that some type of protective shield thing that he was to keep things inside?
What, not moving his mouth?
Like, not like, you know, you could hear his thoughts of him
Oh.
like talking, but
No, I think that's just a way they problem solve not having to make his mouth.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's my suspicion, is that they're like, how are we gonna do this? Well, we'll just have it be his thought, and we don't have to make his mouth.
Okay.
That's what probably. Yeah.
I was like, I'm reaching and I'm reading too far and too deep into it. So
yeah, maybe probably.
I was like, damn, he must know he's under surveillance. Like, he's like, yeah, don't do it. Don't move your mouth, man. Just keep it to yourself. But but everybody else can hear. So yeah.
Well, that's what it would be like now. But yeah, you know what? The way his face looks, like I think looking at the artist sketches and stuff, I think he based Jen off of Steve Tyler.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Because there's like a picture, like there's all these drawings that look like Steven Tyler in the artist sketchbook.
That's funny, but you know what? You may be onto something, because he looks crazy. I was trying to make sure that I didn't. Oh yes, this motherfucker right here. So you can tell them.
Yes. Thank you for this one.
Because I'm messing the name up. The Skikis.
Skeksis.
Yes, the Skeksis.
It's like it sounds like a disease.
Don't they look diseased?
Yes. Well, they're like rotting. Like they need. Remember, they need that good gelfling essence. They
need the essence.
Yeah. Right. And this motherfucker right here, this is gonna be Trump right here. He's gonna be all
by his last dying fucking breath and his soaking, leaky ass cankles,
turning into fucking dust as says, "I'm still emperor."
Wait, I have to take it down. He's like, yeah, and goes all the way into dusting decay, like, and the fucking one, Chandler, is that's his name, Chandler.
Oh, the Chamberlain,
yeah.
That's not the emperor. That's like the one later on. That's
I know.
Yeah.
That one, he's just okay. Let's get back to Trump. I mean, let's get back to him.
This motherfucker.
This guy was not trying to give up, as all were plotting around his deathbed. Like, dude, any second now, it's a wrap. And we are drawing straws, man. One of us is going to take that staff, dude. You don't even understand it.
I love how his jaw is literally falling apart as his last words.
Exactly. As it was his last. And they were like, that's what you spent your time on to let us know you were still alive? We could see that. You totally just fucked yourself. You did this. Like, dude. And then the way that, what was that red ass blanket or that flag or whatever? It was giving me very like Nazi vibes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And their name even, Skexy, Nazi.
Yes.
It's very, yeah. It's pretty overt, I think, the comparisons, yeah.
Oh man. And the dudes, they're like, yo, like, I'm gonna move in. Like, it's my time, like, to shine. And they're like, no, wait a minute, not so fast. So they're like, what do you mean? They're like, nah, you're too weak to be anything. Like, we're gonna just have it out. Yeah, this guy.
And this is what's happening behind the scenes right now at the fucking White House. Right here.
Mhm.
This is what's going on. Is all these little rotten birds are pecking at each other.
Pecking. Or what did he say? What was it? His wine? Mm. Mm.
Oh yeah, yo whimper. I hate y'all.
This guy, he knew he was getting underneath their skin too. Every time he did it, and he was the one that was really linked in over. Like, I'm just waiting and watching, dude, for you to take that last breath and you decay into dust. And I'm gonna pick this up. He's like, it's my chance now. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is exactly what's going on. And then all of that garb they have on is just like, they just, once he lost that fight, trial by stone, they just took all of his coats off of him. Like, now you're gonna be the bird that no one knew you really were underneath all these clothes. Like, dude, where is the bone meat? You have nothing. These feathers are just like drastically diseased. Like you said, they looked sick.
Yeah, they can't put on weight.
Nah.
They're eating all the roast nebri and this and that, little fried bits, but they can't put on weight because they can't get the alpha anymore.
Yeah, they need that. Sounds like things like you said of what's going on now behind the scenes. There are people that are in need of essence, and it's not what you think and who you think it is. So these people, or whoever, was this like the freaking...
Ooh, the fucking Gartham.
Man.
So these motherfuckers, the way they bust in, all brash and sassy with
ice.
No manners, exactly. That's what I was gonna ask you. What does this remind you of? The way they just crash the party and they want to gather all the good people up that are just trying to have a good time, trying to look past the fact that they can't afford to pay their fucking bills, just trying to drink some wine.
These guys definitely gave me the Ice vibes. I said, wow, every time shit was just cool, here these motherfuckers come busting through. Ain't nobody knock on the door. Y'all didn't even ask. Is such and such here? You just come in and then nobody pays for shit, especially after they done ruined everything. Yeah, these guys were the worst. And they just, like every now and again, he was like, yo, where did they come from? They're back again. And I didn't get a picture of it. It was like the little not camera, but that little spy thing that was in the
bat thing?
Yes, that Kara was saying, they see everything. Drones. Surveillance. Drones. Flying around. Interesting. When you put this shit together, it's like, hey, if we really had to break down like politics or anything of like current events, we could use this movie as an example to point it out.
Yeah. Oh, it's happening in real time right now.
Yeah. We could put it in PG. And not even PG-13. No, rated G. We could put it in rated G. breakdown as far as terms for everyone that just needs a little understanding of what's happening. So Jin, man, he's just walking along, and then this lady right here, I have her, and this chick was wild as a motherfucker. Like, who?
She had these hard nipples. Look at this. As a kid, you're like, well,
do you feel? Amanda, when I told you I watched it twice. I was like, hold on a moment. Okay. I was like, did you guys put that in my face?
Yeah.
And you did not even camouflage. Y'all gave me somebody's old granny that was like, I don't wear no bras no more. I don't need to. This is exactly what it gave me.
And just the fact that, like, how many people approved this and were like, yeah, it's cool. Like how many things, did they have bigger ones and then they went smaller? Or was it like, cool, yeah, this is fine? Like,
the way that she was shaped also with those hips. And remember, we talked about how Neverending Story did that with the 7 oracles. Like,
yeah,
they were right there. Right there.
Yeah.
In your child's face.
See, that's before America had been taken over by fundamentalist Christians. And they're like fake,
I loved her though, because it was just like how, as he was asking as to where he was looking and the damn directions they gave him to try to find her. Like, he's like, I don't know where the fuck by the sun in that side. He's like, I'm just going to walk straight. I'm just going to keep going that way. I guess I'll run into something. But she was like, you want to know? Because I know you do. And like, he's like, tell me something. She's like, oh, okay. I don't know.
And her ass is over 1,000 years old. So
yeah, definitely. But she definitely was like how, again, listening to our people talk the zodiacs and, the psychics, and it was kind of she gave that energy, of who she was, especially, wait, because I have the ultimate picture, her fucking
she was also a mad scientist.
Yes. Do you see this shit that she's concocted? Spinning around? Dude.
Yeah, this is some cool shit. And like some nerd actually made this. Like, this is an actual thing that's like
exactly
spinning around.
Exactly. And just the fact of who, again, she was. But yeah, and then she's, trying to school him, and he's like, yeah, I need that shard and everything. And she dropped all those crystals out, and he was like, which one? She's like, I don't know.
Like, you're going to have to play your flute, boy.
Right, she's like, listen. And she's trying to, again, give him that insight and everything. And then again, what happened? These motherfuckers coming back again. They just always bust up the party. It was like, yo, come on, man. Like, go find something else to do. Because they took her, but he's like, yeah, so, like, he still has to travel within this journey and still, get to where he needs to get to. So we make this yappity ass, I guess we're going to call that a fucking puppy dog or whatever. That's totally something I probably would have ran from still at my age when I was terrified.
It reminds me of those things, the feet and the eyeballs that you would stick to your dashboard.
Yes. Yeah. But he was so like peaceful, like he's not gonna harm anybody. Like, are you sure? Because he can do some damage, dude. Like, seriously, with all your toes and everything. But yeah, but anyway, we meet Kira, and now we know Jen's not the only one. And he's like fucking surprised too, like, what? I thought it was just me. She's like, no, I've been out here for a while. Her hair, her little magic people too that she's got. But she has to, of course, take him to her people, which they rowed the boat and all of that, of course, to get there. But back on the other side, these dudes, they are like celebrating and partying right now. You're having a whole feast because, you know, they got the new emperor, and this guy don't look like he's going to be any better than the one that just pretty much died. And they're eating like all this shit on the table. Stuff is running away. Like, they're talking about this is rotten. And I'm like, do you guys really eat fresh food? Like, seriously, when? Amanda A, is the cupcake frozen?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. You were so quiet. I was like, is she still here?
These guys, when they're partying, they remind me of hobbits a little bit, like from Lord of the Rings. They give hobbit vibes, and they're just, you know, they're the salt of the earth. They're trying to drink their wine and eat their food and mind their business. And you know, Nazis don't like that.
No. Very like vulturous, you know, like the way that they are, just the look of it is just like, just pick right through your whole life, your body, your soul, take it all away. And then again, their food choices, like shit wasn't even dead and they're just eating it. And it's like, yo, like, what the hell? What do you mean it's rotten? What was rotten? Like, and how long you've been harboring? And it was like, more food. Like, ew, dude. Like, you put your whole face and head in that. What is that? Fucking a pot of grease? It didn't even look like a good soup or stew. It was all these bubbles and stuff. Like, man, that looks like fucking boiled over snot. It was just disgusting. Ugh.
You know what? I was tripping. I thought we were talking about pod people. Okay, I'm here. So yeah, they're eating nasty shit. You're right. It's like Temple of Doom with the like eyeball soup, steak, fucking casserole. Like feel like they're eating out of Temple of Doom every night.
Yeah. Exactly. Like critter black things still running down the table. Like, what was that? What was that?
I think it's the RFK Jr. diet.
It is the ferment and meat. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. See, it's all fitting. It all fits. All of it.
Right.
We didn't even plan this ahead of time. We didn't plan this ahead of time at all.
No.
It's all fitting.
It is.
Yeah.
It's all making sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim was on to something with Frank Oz. Which Frank Oz? Am I tripping? But wasn't he a part of Wizard of Oz? Like, did he write?
No, I don't.
No?
No.
Okay. All right.
Different era.
Maybe I just wanted him to. Okay. Which
There's like a 40-year gap.
Ah, Okay.
That's just why I said.
He's the Wizard of Oz guy. I saw his name before. Like, no, you didn't. Yeah, but these men.
He does voices and stuff in a lot of gym hats and stuff too. So
okay.
Yeah.
So Kira's like, yeah, you gotta come with me, and everything. And look, he's got his clear quartz in his hand. Everybody, see, you gotta start with the basics: clear quartz, rose quartz, amethyst. Oh gosh. But yeah, she's like, yeah, come meet my people. He's like, oh, your people? Who are your people? She's like, man, we got the best people in the world. He's like, stop it. He's like, nah, we do. She's like, these are the people that raised me, man. Podcasts.
There we go. There they are.
Yes, man. This is the 70s hippies party. If you didn't know, you didn't need to, you needed to be at their party, man. They had the party. They were the party. They were the cool cats, okay? And I mean it. They had music, all kinds of cool little magic going on. Let me get back to them. There they go. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a little hippie revival party festival.
Definitely, man. Look at them. Look, they were like, it's all good. And they remind me again, like those little dozers that were like down in Fraggle Rock. Yeah. They were like, dude, this is what we do. We have a good time. We play music. We don't bother nobody. And then again, man, they were peaceful. Because he was like, yo, I was with the Mystics, but I didn't know you was on this side of the world having a whole peaceful hippie party. And y'all got music every night. And because he had his little pipe. And he was like, oh, I'm going to join in too. And he had his little flute pipe. And he was playing with them also at the little party as well.
Yeah, he's never been around young before. It's almost like Jen's like off at college or something, party for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. His first beer. His first drink and his first puff of the magic dragon. Yeah, he was like, man, I didn't know what I was missing out on over on this side of everything. But yeah, but then what the fuck happened? Here comes Ice, man. Ice, yo. Like they were just so like, do we hear goodness and music and good things going on? And every time he was learning some shit or enjoying his little self after he didn't follow them crazy ass directions that they basically gave him, the monks. They were like, yeah, take it 3 suns down to the west side, make a left, and you'll see like a cave, but keep following it out. But yeah, they were like, nah, don't be playing no more music. Then they were locking them up and put them in the little thing. That little, I was going to say it's a little hamper. Well, it kind of looked like a little basket that they had trapped them in because they had to get them out of there, But, yeah,
like
man.
A big old net to take them to the fucking center in.
The ICE detention centers, yeah, that shit. Exactly. That's exactly what it was giving. It was definitely giving that. And again, I think the Gelflins in all of this is like us. Like, we're the people that definitely have the essence and knowing, again, what's happening, what's going on. We're alert. We're watching, and we're trying from all different angles in this country, trying to combat all the shit that they're trying to basically do and putting in place with people in the country that we're, again, still trying to save and keep our rights and protect us just in general as people in this country. Yeah, man.
And the stupidity of them trying to make us extinct when they actually need us. They need to feed off of us.
Yes.
Yeah, they need that for their energy, yet they're making us extinct. So they can't even get on the same fucking page in which way they want to exploit us.
Right. Exactly. And I think that's why we all need to collectively, again, understand the types of different power and magic that we all tend to have. And not on no voodoo kind of shit, but just more so just in what we already have inside of us. It's just if we tap into it and use it collectively, we could basically, again, make something magical happen. We're like the mystics in a sense too, especially based off a generation of people. Excuse me. So yeah, I think you know, when it comes to the dark crystal, it was what was feeding them to be in a sense of their power. The Skeksis took it to the point of way too far, wanting to control, and then basically even tried to tell their people that he was disgusting and like no, you guys are the ones that look disgusting. Jen is cute and you guys are barely here making it, hanging on. You can't even.
Yeah, it's that same reverse reality. Mm-hmm. Where we're disgusting, so we're gonna call everyone else
right.
Or, you know, we eat babies, so we're gonna accuse everyone else of eating babies. You know, for example.
And we know that you guys see exactly what we have done, and you know of it because of the prophecy and all of what has been said as to be true. But no, we didn't. But you did. No one's stupid anymore. Everybody is awake, and we're all calling each other like the mystics. That's what we're doing on all different coasts.
We're done with greed. You know, Skeksis are they symbolize greed, just like what's happening. Mm-hmm. Just wanting to have all the resources and wanting to just drink the essence from everything around you.
Yeah, definitely. And we're saying, hell no, we won't go, because we're gonna fight for our rights to party. Well, not party, but just stay alive and make it through this crazy ass shit. But I mean, in so many words, in the analogy of it, you know, we all have our theme songs from different decades of time. And so, you know, in so many words, we're just collectively putting them together like, you know, the chicks we are, and listen to it, you know, and do your own, because people, I'm telling you right now, getting fed up and they're starting to get on their Gelflin shit. And I know it to be true. And you can see it because everybody knows there's purpose here. And we got work to do. But as long as we again remember to continue to protect this part up here, the head space, the brain, again, knowing what needs to be done, but not again dwelling too much of what's happening. So we have to play our parts. And I think you should go get some crystals. That's just my opinion. I think it's something good to have. I think you should, again, check out my other segments on this channel, you know, where I do break down crystals, and a new episode will be coming very soon within this near future. But make sure, you definitely do subscribe to the channel and comment. Let us know. Did you watch this movie? Was this one of your faves? What's your takeaways from it as far as in comparison of what's happening back as far as for something to be shown as to a movie in the 80s to now as we are in 2026, that there's just the whole shift of something else that's going on, but still the same lines of where the movie is as to the comparison of today. So yeah,
it's like an archetypal story that has repeated itself throughout history, and we just happen to be back in the fucking middle of one right now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's what we doing, folks. Listen, do your part. Recycle.
It's people.
Take on the good fight. Stand up for your rights. I don't even know where that came from, but
get up, stand up.
We'll put it in the song tonight. Yeah, you got see. I should have came with my boxing gloves over here, man. But yeah. But definitely get some crystals, you guys. Put your energy around it. Find your magic. Again, we got New Year's coming in spring because right now we're trying to get our plan together so we know how to spring into action. And once this weather clears and we go into the next season, we should be ready. So let's prepare right now and do what we got to do. Take our notes, put them up here, focus in, lock in, and stay positive, definitely. Do you have anything you want to add, Cupcake?
Yeah, I'm going to plug something.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
My husband's doing pet portraits now. Yeah. So
yes.
Any animal. Here's an example of a dog.
I love it.
And
He's
this
so
is our cat.
Talented.
Aw, thanks. That's our kitty cat. And these are acrylics on canvas. And anyone interested, there's his Instagram and email.
I love it.
Go ahead and him if you are interested in a pet portrait. He's also a tattoo artist. Something up for extra on the side.
And I will also add it into our description as well. So when you scroll down and leave your comments as well, you'll also be able to have his contact information in regards to follow him on Instagram. So you can check out some of his other dope work as well as his tattoo work and murals that he's done. So very talented artist. You guys will love him. So if you're there, West Coast side, definitely make sure you check him out. And even if you're not and you want him to do something personally for you and you have a photo, you can send it to him. I'm sure you'd be able to do something spectacular with that as well. So
yeah, paintings can be shipped. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, look into that, you guys. Get your keepsakes together by some really talented hands. Trust me. I know, because I have his work. It's on me. Yeah. Nice tattoo he did for my brother. So it was very, very nice piece for me, and it's special for me. So you won't be disappointed. But yeah. So we're gonna check you guys out on the flip side of it. And we'll be back with another dope episode of something else cool and spectacular and something in the time capsule that we would love to bring to life and share with you of memories and hopefully spark some of your memories as if it's something you've seen as a child or something you're still watching as an adult. Either way, we don't judge you here. We love you for who you are. I'm Karen A.
The Cupcake.
Amanda A. And we're signing off and we're going to say toodaloo.